Hello, Sparrows. Good day to you, darlings. What's fabulous with you today? I am Valerie Miller of TVM, the Valerie Miller Double Fold. This very moment you have opportunity to change. So come on in. It's Thursday. It is Thursday. Come on in. Join me for just a few minutes. Have a little bit of juice to serve ya. Just a little bit. So come on in. And as you see, topic is your life is your business. Manage it well. Manage it well. So I figure if we could all just run our lives as a corporation, we'd look at our life quite differently, wouldn't we? If you had to run your life and look at your life, every aspect of it, as a corporation, I do believe you treat yourself better. I think you give yourself and show a little bit more grace. You'll be a little bit more forgiving. All of the things that we struggle with on a regular day-to-day basis. So come on in, let's talk about it. Let me share what I'm talking about with you today, because I look at my life as if it's a business, as if I'm running it as I do TVM. And of course, TVM is what? My business. So I look at my corporation, my LLC, Visions LLC, as the best I want for it, I have to have for myself. I'm the one running it. So if I'm not treating myself the best, how can I possibly run my business the best? And my life is just that, the ultimate business. Your life is your ultimate business. Nobody can run it better. Nope, nobody can. Only you can do that. So come on in, let's chat about it just for a few minutes. A little inspiration to soar you throughout the remaining of your day, right? Come on in just for a minute. Hi, Shay. Hi, Lisa. Hi, ladies. Come on in. Your life is your business. Manage it. Manage it. Manage it well. Hi, Shonda. Come on in. It's important if you just kind of just tweak things just a little bit. Look at life just a little bit different than you would any other way. I think that is something I had to share. I've been doing it for myself, and I said, you know what, today I want to share that with the Sparrows, because when you go to work every day, you treat your job with the utmost respect. You get there, you go on time, you show up, right? You know what you have to do every single day. Do that, right? If you're going to maintain and keep the job. So take that same aspiration, take that same drive and determination, and apply it to your life every day. Show up on time for yourself. Be respectful, efficient for yourself. All of that is beneficial when you can look at yourself and apply those same principles to your life every day. You only have one life, and you want to make the very best of it, because we never know how much of it we have remaining. Expiration is coming. It's inevitable for all of us. So if you can live your everyday sufficiently, why wouldn't you? And so what better way, or a different way of viewing your life than as a corporation? The ultimate career, the ultimate job, your life. How are you managing it every single day? How are you managing it? That's a great question to pose. It'll make you pause, that's for sure. You would definitely pause. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Blanche. Hi, Larry. It makes me correct myself in the midst of moments when I look at my life for that very reason. My life, my ultimate corporation. And I have a few quotes here. 3, as a matter of fact, from Morgan Freeman, because I just love the way he proposed things, and his quotes are always ones that I like to keep around and refer to every now and again. And the ones that I'm going to mention to you, I will be dropping in comments. I will be doing that so you can keep these for yourself, right? Because it's all about investing into yourself and making wise choices and decisions, and knowing that you are the CEO of your life and you have the power to manage it the way you feel in your heart you want it to be managed, the way you want it ran, right? So you're the CEO of your corporation. Morgan Freeman says, give people time. Give people space. Don't beg anyone to stay. Let them roam. What's meant for you will always be yours. And look at that from an employee standpoint. All the people in your lives. That's why I'm reading that particular quote. If you view all the people in your life as employees and rank them as employees or executives, you would treat them according to what you want for your corporation. Am I right or wrong? That's how you look at that. So allow them to be themselves. Give them time to do what you've already instructed them to do when you hired them, right? So if you've hired them and you're going to give them space to do it, you're going to give them time to do it, you're not going to beg or, be multi-managing, you're not going to be on their backs all the time. Let them roam as long as they get that work done. Because if they're true to you and the job that they accept to do for you in your life, to be there for you according how you want people in your life, then that would be sufficient. Hi, Nancy. So look at life for what it is. Your ultimate corporation. It's your business. Manage it well. And it'll cause you to think twice before you allow someone new in. You may not have a position, but you have people entering your life. You don't have a role for them. I'm going to take your application and we'll hold it on file for 6 months. In the event something should come up, we'll give you a call. Is that not what you're told in HR? So look at life just like that. If there's no space for that person, don't bring someone into your life. The ones that you do have in your life, allow them to be themselves. However, pay close attention and make sure that they're treating you well just as you're treating them well. It's the exact same thing. You give them the freedom to be themselves. You're observing, but when the time comes for that evaluation, then you can speak on what you've observed. That's how I look at my life and the people who are in it, my employees. And you're going to be cool and kosher throughout the whole time until it's time for a reveal. Which brings me to this point, right? Self-control is strength. Calmness is mastery. You have to get to a point where your mood doesn't shift based on the insignificant actions of someone else. Don't allow others to control the direction of your life. Don't allow your emotions to overpower your intelligence. That's a mic drop and bubble pop, right? It is. Self-control is tough. When you can put that in its place and you can master that, oh my God. When you can master self-control, you have arrived. You really have arrived. Is that serious? Is that important when you are the CEO of your life? Real talk. Real talk. So keep self-control in mind. Know you have the power. You're watching. You're being patient in it. You're giving time. You're allowing all of your employees, your friends, your family, loved ones, all of those people, you're allowing them to show themselves, be themselves, and you love them and you respect them and you accept them in those spaces. You're not trying to change anyone. However, when the time comes for a review and you need to speak up, that's when you have time to do so. And then either those people remain in your life or they don't. But if you decide to make changes after the review, then you can go back to the ones who tried to come in before that you say, we don't have a role right now. However, we kept that resume or we kept that application on file for 6 months. You go back to that pile. Then you kind of filter through that, and then you decide who you want to bring on. Hi, Rashida. Awesome, Sarah. Yes, and I have another quote from the one and only Morgan Freeman. One of the biggest mistakes we make is assuming that other people think the way we think. And that's always a rude awakening for me. I think it all the time and have to correct myself in the midst of it and say, girl, you know what? The sooner you can accept the fact that everybody don't think like you, the better off you are. Constantly telling myself that. Because we live a certain way, we are conditioned a certain way, our character is what our character is. We have charisma, we just have that oomph and that drive and direction in our lives. Not everybody have that. Not everyone's going to come on every Tuesday and Thursday this very moment and just have inspirational juice to serve. No, I choose to do this. I choose to do it because it's a part of my business. I want to encourage you every day. That's what I do. Conscious lifestyle strategist. That's what I do. And if you ever gotten to the place in your life to where you feel like you needed a push or nudge or you need some conscious strategies, you'd know who to call because you'd see me on here all the time. That's what I'm here for. You, basically. That's it. And that is all. However, you have the power to control everything in your life. Make it a priority because you are that important. Allow the people in your life to be who they are. They're important also. However, you pick and choose by having that self-control and paying attention and giving those reviews when it's time to give those reviews of those individuals in your life, i.e. executives and employees. So if you kind of just tweak things just a little bit, and look at your life as a corporation and everybody in it as executives or employees, then you'd be a little bit more easy on yourself. You'd be a little more loving on yourself. You'll exude some patience and grace. You really would, as you empathize with all the people that are in your life and those that are wanting to come in and just not privileged to do so just yet. They're patient, and you see them, you address it, you acknowledge. But guess what? Timing is everything. It is everything. So be mindful of that while you are managing your corporation. That's all I want to say about it. And just in closing, I'm going to end with this one. Alice Walker. She says the most common way people give up their power is by thinking they don't have any. Never forget that you hold the power to everything in your life. You're responsible for your life. Nobody else. Nobody can manage it but you. Nobody can direct it but you. Nobody can love you all in, throughout, and because of it but you. You are the CEO of your life, of your corporation. Hi, Jacqueline. You're responsible for you. You wear the crown. You have the scepter. You have the voice. You know what you want. It's up to you to get it. Maintain it. Allow those people in your life that you want to be there. Those who aren't, smooches arrivederci, ciao ciao. Let them go. However, surround yourself with all the people who can keep you inspired, who can love you, you can love them, and you can climb up that ladder higher and higher and higher, as high as you want to go. It's all up to you. Or you can allow, weights around your ankle of people that are toxic and they're pulling you down constantly and you're feeling like you're struggling just to get where you're going. It's time for those people to go. It's time for you to do a sweep and terminate some roles and hire on some people to be in your life that deserve to be there. You deserve to have that as well. Only the greatness of all greats in your life. Period, point, and blank. That simple. And that's the juice that I came on to serve you today. That simple. I love you that much. That's how I basically run my life, as a corporation. Which means when I need to get up in the morning on time, I'm up. When I need to do fitness and get everything done before I get started for the day, just like I did when I was in corporate America, just like I did with every other role I've ever had in my life, I treat myself, my life, my business with the same respect. And as long as I do that, everything will remain great. I will continue to grow and prosper and thrive in everything that lands in my heart to do. This is what I'm talking about. Thank you, Jacqueline. So, Sparrows, that's it. That's the gist. That's the juice that I'm serving you today on this fabulous Thursday. Right? You can sip on it. You can gulp it. As long as you ingest it is all that I care about. It's enough nuggets to make you pause and reconsider some of the things that you may be doing and some of the things that you've been thinking about doing. Do it. Do not wait. Tomorrow's not promised. The next 5 minutes is not promised. So if you've been privileged for God to give it to you in your heart, it's up to you to nurture it and flourish it. It's easier than you may think because you have the power to do it. Okay? All right? I am so glad that each of you have come in and joined me this evening. And as my voice is attempting to go out again, oh my goodness, I knew this juice I had to bring to you today. And I'm grateful that I did. I'm grateful that each and every one of you showed up. And be sure to share it with your friends and your family as well. Like I said, I am Valerie Miller of TVM, the Valerie Miller Double Fold. This very moment you have opportunity to change. Your life as a corporation is the way to go. You're the CEO. Manage it and manage it well. Right? Hi, Robin. So, on that note, I'm going to get out of here, and I bid you adieu. Have a fabulous evening, my dear Sparrows, right? And always love without conditions. Always possess a positive attitude, and soar in all you do, okay? I love you, mean it. Smooches.